So I already know just by that title and thumbnail that I'm already triggering a ton of you sequel haters, and believe me, I am actually one of you guys. I'm not a big fan of the sequels, however recently I have realised I kind of like the First Order. So whilst in my opinion the stories are slightly lacking, there's one thing that the sequels did amazingly, and that was creating an awesome looking new army in the form of the First Order. I think they look absolutely phenomenal all in white, and in big quantities they can look even better. There are some really good little variants and different versions of the First Order Stormtrooper that we've gotten from LEGO in the past few years. We've had a ton of sets surrounding the First Order, and for that reason the more I've looked into it and the more I've been thinking about it, the more I want to build a First Order army. Now I know I've kind of missed the boat. First Order armies were popular around 5 or 6 years ago. They absolutely blew up on YouTube. However, I still look back at some of those videos and realise I actually really would love to have a bigger army of First Order troops. So when that first battle pack dropped back in 2015, 2016 sort of time, the turret battle pack that came with 2 Stormtroopers and the 2 different officers, I actually was really excited by that battle pack, and I can remember buying like 4 of those, which for that time was a lot, when I was just getting into LEGO Star Wars for the very first time. And looking back at it, I wish I'd bought more of those battle packs. They were really cool. And then subsequently LEGO released a ton of awesome sets containing those Stormtroopers and many, many more variants of the awesome Stormtrooper and First Order officers and everything like that. And you guys know I'm big into collecting minifigure armies. I have a giant clone army. I have a relatively big Stormtrooper army as well, which I absolutely love collecting. It's been really, really fun. I've also got a Rebel army that you can kind of see behind me, video coming soon on that, and much more, but I definitely think that I'm lacking in the form of a First Order army. So in this video I'm going to be showing you my current First Order army, where I'd like to improve, as well as different areas of this sort of army and different figures that I'd love to buy. And then we're going to hop onto Bricklink and I'm going to show you a few different areas which I'd like to improve, such as sets I'd like to buy to build up that army, figures that I specifically am looking for, and also just have a look at the different prices and that sort of thing. I'm definitely going to look at how expensive it's going to be for me to build a First Order army. And then with your guys' help in the comments, I want to come to a general conclusion as to whether or not you think I should build up a First Order army. We might also take a little look at some other people's armies that are absolutely giant on YouTube, just to get a little bit of inspiration as well. So make sure you stay tuned throughout this entire video. Hit that like button if you do enjoy, and also smash the subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. And today we might even convert you into a First Order fan as well, just how I am semi being converted as well. But yeah, let's hop into my current First Order army and check out how big it is currently. Okay, so I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but this is the extent of my First Order army right now. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. I thought I had only 4 of these guys, but somehow I have 8. I don't know where I've got another 4 from, but yeah, you can see we have a Flame Trooper right here. Really actually love this fig. The more I look at it, and I haven't really ever looked at it before. I kind of got it in a blind bag and I was like, damn, this is actually a really cool fig, which is kind of what has inspired me again a little bit. But yeah, then we have a load of these just First Order Stormtroopers. You can see these are the curved mouth patterned ones. We have those, and we have the heavy bombers. We have like 4 of those as well, or heavy troopers, I don't know what you'd exactly call them. Then we have Kylo Ren at the front. Then we have 1 Sith Jet Trooper. I'm not really fussed about the Sith Troopers or the Sith Legion or whatever you call them. The sort of getting a squad to those, I'm not really fussed about that. Then we have 4 of these guys. These are like the ground crew members or something, I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comment section if I get any names wrong. Obviously just getting into the First Order army, so might be a little bit rusty, but yeah. Then we got these guys as well. We have 3 of them. I don't know, I think I must have sold one of those by accident on Bricklink. I did list a load of these on Bricklink. Thankfully some of them haven't sold. Then we have this officer guy, which is actually from the Sith Troopers or whatever, the Final Order, I guess that's what you call them. Not the Sith Trooper squad like I called them before, but yeah. So we have 1 of him. I probably won't bother with getting more of those guys, but yeah, I want to get more of these guys here. Then we have these guys, the Snow Troopers. Again, really cool design on these guys. I actually love the way they look, and especially this guy with the pauldron. I wouldn't mind getting like 3 more maybe, so I've got a little squad, 1 with the pauldron. I think that would look pretty cool. And then I want to just sort of build up these. If you guys didn't know, I like to get squads of like 4, 8 or 16, so I'd love to get like 8 of each of these guys. Yeah, let me know what you think of this, and we're going to head over to Bricklink right now and see what we can find over there and check out a few people's armies as well. Okay, so I'm now over here on Bricklink. We're going to have a look at a few different sets and a few different figures that I might be interested in getting, and show you sort of the prices and that sort of thing. And then we're going to head onto YouTube and have a little look at a couple people's awesome First Order armies. So yeah, let's get straight into that. So we're going to head onto sets. And then we're going to go all the way down to, we're going to start with episode 7, see what's to offer. That is the microfighters. But yeah, we need to go down to the episode 7 sets right here. I always get caught out by that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you get caught out by that same thing right there. But yeah, so first of all, there's this cool Polybag, which is probably the worst May 4th promo in history. But yeah, let's have a look at a few different things. Obviously, we have the Snowspeeder here. You could see in the past, I actually have this set. The Snow Troopers are actually really cool, so I wouldn't mind getting a few more of them maybe, potentially. But I probably wouldn't buy the the set as a whole. I probably will just buy them sort of like individually. One thing I definitely want to get is this, the First Order Transporter. This is probably one of the best sets LEGO has done recently for the First Order specifically, but yeah, especially because it comes with Phasma and stuff. So let's see if there's any available in the UK right now. Currently there's one with no figures for £45, and realistically I want to get it with figures, so it might have to be an eBay job for that sort of set. But yeah, let's look into Europe and see if there's any better offers. But yeah, we can have a look. The first one with box and instructions is 61, so we're looking around about between 60 and 100 pounds here, so around about $120 on the upper end of that. I definitely would love to get this set one day. I don't know how much it retail for, probably about $90 to $100, but yeah, got some flame troopers, and it's got the stormtroopers right there and Phasma as well, so really cool set. Definitely all figures that I would love to get. Then this is the battle pack I was talking about earlier a little bit. This is the battle pack that I actually bought 4 of. I kind of like the officers and stuff in this. It's kind of got a good bit of diversity. However, 4 figs, you're building one at a time for each one pretty much when you buy the battle pack, so that's kind of a tricky one. Let's see if there's any available in the UK. If we have a look, completed, sealed, we're looking at, oh wow, you can literally get them brand new sealed in box for the retail price pretty much, so you never know, I might actually pick up 4 of those. That would be kind of cool. That's actually a good deal, you know what, I'm gonna remember that one right there. This is another one I sort of want to look at a little bit, is the First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack. So you can see this came with 2 First Order Stormtroopers. I know they changed the mouth pattern, so I'm more interested in the rounded mouth pattern, and then there's a Flame Trooper and an officer, so I'd love to buy like 4 of these. I might look into that one, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's a shame there isn't more sealed. I mean, there's probably more sealed in Europe and stuff, but yeah, it's not too bad. We'll have to look into that another time, but yeah, definitely that fig is one of the most important things I want to get. It's just the regular First Order Stormtrooper. So let's have a look and see how much that exact figure is. You can see here, this is the difference between the pointed mouth Stormtrooper and the rounded mouth Stormtrooper. I definitely prefer the rounded one for some reason. Let me know in the comments which one do you prefer and which one would you like to see in your army. But yeah, let's have a look and see if there's any of these available in the UK. Okay, 3 for £2.25. That's pretty good right there. Pretty cheap fig compared with like Imperials, and definitely compared with Clone Troopers. These are very, very cheap figs. Like you're looking at like even yeah, the second quantity of 3+ is pretty good right here, so that's pretty good prices. Again, mainly looking to build up those guys, and the Flame Troopers as well would be pretty cool. Snow Troopers as well, and then some officers, but yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think I should do with regards to these figs. Let's just check episode 8 and episode 9 quickly, see if there's any good sets from those years, because I really genuinely blanked out these films, especially because of the sets, because I wasn't really a big fan. So obviously the Heavy Assault Walker is pretty sick. We only got 1 First Order Stormtrooper and 1 driver in this set, so not the best for figure wise, but that's a pretty sick build. Other than that, the First Order Star Destroyer is pretty sick actually. I do love that build. There's not too many good sets from episode 8. This one's pretty cool right here, this the Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. Yeah, other than that, there's not really many things I'd really want. The Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, not exactly my favourite, but I didn't actually realise a regular Stormtrooper came in that set. That's quite cool actually. But yeah, we move on to episode 9 then finally. These are probably all sets that are mainly still on shelves. Yeah, pretty much all of those. The only one I'd really want to get is Kylo Ren Shuttle, but yeah. But without further ado, let's head over to YouTube and check out some LEGO First Order armies. So obviously we've got all of the scams at the top there. You guys don't want to go anywhere near all of those, but yeah, very famous one is M&Rs. We're going to click through a couple of these and just have a little brief look at them, you know. So firstly, we are going to have a quick look at M&Rs. Obviously, it's a pretty big army right here. I want to hear how many figs he has in total, really. 365 minifigs. That's pretty good. That's like around the size of my clone army, so that's a pretty big army right there. I love how it's just like mainly like white ones, plain white ones. I think that's a really nice touch that you don't really get with clone armies. So now we have Rich Boy J's First Order army. Now this one's pretty insane, obviously on the Starkiller base, or part of Starkiller base, which you guys know is one of my favourite mocks that's ever been built in history. But yeah, you can see it's a pretty giant army. If you guys don't know who Rich Boy J is, go check him out. Obviously, I'm not going to do like a proper reaction to all of these, but actually, to be fair, I'd love to get loads of these TIE pilots. I think that's something I need to get more of actually, or get some in general. But his custom sets are just incredible. We're going to mute him for a second, but yeah, these guys look incredible as well. Those blue officers. That's the reason I kind of wish I bought those battle packs. I wish I was around when those battle packs came out, or in the LEGO space in general. But yeah, you can see he has loads of snow troopers and stuff. That's his snow trooper army. Damn, that's pretty impressive. Then we have loads of these ground crew members that I'm never going to get an army this big, obviously because the battle packs aren't out anymore. So he has a couple of Sith troopers. I'm not really interested in building a Sith trooper army. You can see, I guess he isn't really interested, or wasn't in January 2020 when this came out. I don't know, maybe some of these execution stormtroopers. Let me know, should I get some of these? And then finally, he just has a ton of just regular white ones. I mean, this is the main area I want to get. It's just regular white, just the regular Stormtroopers right here. I think they look incredible. So let me know what you think of Rich Boy J's army. Who's got the better army so far, M&R or Rich Boy J? I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments on that one. But yeah, we've looked at a couple here now, so I think that's probably, we're not going to really see much more. But yeah, those are the sort of figs that I'm looking to improve in my First Order army, guys. Let me know what you think of this video so far. Let me know, do you think I should build a First Order army, or do you think I should pass and just save my money? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. One of the main things I haven't really mentioned in this video, but the main reason I want to build a First Order army is potentially in the future, if we ever get any more films or TV shows based around the First Order or the First Order sort of sequel era, I definitely think the minifigures will go up in price. I mean, look at the Clone Troopers that we saw back in the day. They've all skyrocketed in price, and if we get some good quality content, unlike the sequels that comes out in the future, then I definitely think I could see these figures going up in price, if that makes sense, when they get more sort of valuable and more heavy demand for them when if new shows and stuff come out. So that's the main reason for this. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this video. I'd love to sort of start a discussion in the comment section down below. Let me know who has the best First Order army on YouTube, and I'd love to hear that, and I'd love to hear how big your First Order army is, or if you hate First Order armies. I'd love to hear both sides of the coins. You guys I need the help to sort of like decide whether or not to build a First Order army. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bit of a different video today. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.